The Battle of Świecino, also called the Battle of Żarnowiec or in German Battle of Schwetz, took place on September 17, 1462 during the 13 Years' War. The Poles, commanded by Piotr Dunin, consisting of some 2,000 mercenaries and Poles, decisively defeated the 2,700-man army of the Teutonic Knights commanded by Fritz Rauneck and Caspar Nostick. Auxiliary forces sent by Duke Eric II of Pomerania, an ally of the Polish king, did not enter the battle. Polish forces. The Polish forces consisted mostly of the mercenaries hired by the Polish king, Casimir IV the Jagiellon, and the city of Danzig. This army included 1,000 cavalry, of which 112 were heavy cavalry, and another 1,000 of infantry. 1,000 cavalry and 400 infantry were mercenaries hired by Polish king, while the rest were units from Danzig. Teutonic forces. Most of the Teutonic army, under the command of Fritz Rauneck and Caspar Nostick, were troops gathered from the nearby castles Meaux, Stargard, Norway, Skarshaway and Kistui. This army totaled 1,000 cavalry and 400 infantry. Rauneck also had the supply chain, cannons and up to 1,300 auxiliary infantry of Pomeranian peasants, used mainly for fortification works. Battle. The battle started in the evening. Adopting a relatively new tactic, Polish units built a fortified camp on the Hussite model consisting of wagons linked by a chain surrounded by a deep ditch. The units of Rauneck and his subordinate, Caspar Nostick, also created a tabor. Piotr Dunin decided not to wait for the enemy and attacked first, setting infantry with crossbows on the left, defended by cavalry between the tabor and the coast of the nearby Lake of Rogoźnica. Rauneck placed cavalry in front of his tabor, and infantry behind it, without any strategic plan. The first phase of the battle was started by a charge of Polish heavy cavalry under Parel Jastrzębski. Fierce fighting continued for 3 hours and ended without a clear winner. After a short pause at midday, Teutonic units were able to push the Poles back. However, they found themselves under very heavy fire from crossbows of the Polish infantry, which caused huge losses and a withdrawal. During this fight, Rauneck was wounded. He stopped his soldiers and tried to attack again, but this charge ended with a total defeat. Rauneck died and the rest of the cavalry surrendered or escaped. The Teutonic infantry tried to defend themselves at the tabor, but its resistance was broken by a quick attack of Polish cavalry. Casualties. The Teutonic Order's army lost around 1,000 soldiers, including some 300 cavalrymen. 50 soldiers were captured. The Teutonic commander was also killed in battle and was buried in the Untitled Chapter church. The Poles lost just 100 soldiers, although 150 later died from their wounds. Among the dead on the Polish side was Maciej Hagen from Gdansk. Piotr Dunin was wounded twice. Aftermath. The direct result of the Battle of Świecino was that the city of Danzig and Pomerania were freed from the danger of an attack by the Teutonic Order. As a result, the royal and municipal armed forces could be used elsewhere in the war, mainly to protect the Vistula waterway and to capture the Teutonic-held strongholds. This way, that Teutonic forces in Prussia on the right bank of Vistula were cut off from supplies from Western Europe. The psychological significance of the battle was that this was the first open-field battle won by the royal forces, so it increased the morale of the Polish forces and lowered the morale of the Teutonic Knights. Many military historians say that the Battle of Świecino was the turning point of the 13 Years' War, leading to the final Polish victory in 1466.